All right, so if you see anything on this build, obviously I've used Alien Worx before. Let me show you what I got. So I've got their Alien Worx Dana 30 covering the front. I've had this thing on for a couple years now. I've absolutely beat the shit out of it on trails. I've had zero issues with it. It's been phenomenal. So I ended up going back with them to get the 8.25 for the rear because I still have the factory. Can't say enough good about this company. I've had zero issues, zero leaks. Everything is machined and matched perfect. Heavy duty. Painted it red. My son painted the first one red. So that's why we painted the rear one red. I'll show you that finished product now. All right, so let's see what's in the box. Got me an awesome beanie, which I will definitely wear since it's getting cold as shit around here now. And then a nice little t-shirt. Let's take a look at it. Alien Machine Works, made in USA. This stuff's great quality stuff. Oh, there's the number and the website for you right there. Definitely check them out. Here's the much awaited. This is for the Chrysler 8.25 rear end on my XJ. Phenomenal quality. This thing's heavy as hell. Comes with its own drain plug, but it even gets better. They also include your new diff cover bolts. And these are hex head, Allen wrench, however you want to say it. Definitely check these guys out. I'll post a link on there. We're going to get this thing painted just like the original one, get it installed, and stay tuned. All right, so since it's cold outside, the wife's going to kill me, but spraying it in the basement. So I wiped some alcohol and brake cleaner on it to get any dust or anything off top of it. And now we're going to spray it, put a couple coats on, and I'll show you the finished product. All right, so this is for the 825 Chrysler. Got it painted red. It's been cold as hell out here, so it's been a challenge trying to get it painted. Turned out really, really good. Looks phenomenal. I'm gonna pull the Jeep in, change all the diff fluid in the rear. I put an an auto locker in the rear, so I need to check, make sure it's good, and change fluids anyway. So perfect time to do this. Let me pull it in and we'll get started. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this rear diff off, put a drain plug under it, or a drain basin to catch all the gear oil, and we'll get it off and then get the new one fitted. I got the rear diff cover off. Again, it's half inch bolts that come out. In here, checking, fluid still looks good. Of course, it's draining. My Aussie auto locker shows no signs of wear, still functioning good. I'm gonna measure the gap in here. I measured the gap in here. It's still within the tolerances, but probably here in the next year or so, I'll probably put some new thrush washers in there to reduce the size of that gap, but with zero issues. Again, this is the Aussie auto locker for the Chrysler 8.25. I'm gonna put some brake cleaner in here, some parts cleaner, clean all this stuff out, remat these kind of surfaces here, keep them clean, and then use some Permatex on the new Alien Machine Worx diff cover, and then start putting it back together. But again, perfect timing. I needed to check this, change the fluid anyways, since I'm at the break-in period, and time to put the new diff cover on, finish the back of it. All right, as I'm letting the diff finish draining, this is the provided hardware they give you to go back in. It's an Allen with a washer, and it is a, 6 millimeter. All right, so we're gonna wipe this off. Got the mating surface pretty clean, and put some Permatex on it. I don't use gaskets, I just use Permatex. I've had better luck with it. So I'm gonna put it on both mating surfaces and then get this thing put on there. All right, got her on. Got the Permatex on, got it all bolted up. Looks good. I'll let it sit overnight. Then I'll fill it with some new diff fluid and go from there. Everything lines up perfect. The only thing I would suggest is this diff cover is very heavy, so it's pretty hard to do it by yourself as far as holding the diff cover up and starting the bolts. So I found out the hard way, it's easier to have somebody help you kind of stabilize it there so you can line up the bolts, but looks phenomenal. We'll get some fluid in it tomorrow and do some final pictures. All right, getting ready to fill the diff fluid. I'm gonna show you a little secret of what I do is take the top, I'm gonna cut it off, I'm gonna put a piece of hose on top of this. You screw it onto here, put this into your diff cover, then I'm gonna puncture a small hole in here and use a air compressor, and it will pump it right into your diff fluid. All right, so got it on. Got the diff fluid in it, gear oil, however you want to say it. Looks good, no leaks. Super proud of how this thing's turned out looking. Again, I'll post a link to Alien Machine Worx in the comments. Definitely check them out. Get your professionally machined exact fit parts through them. Thanks for watching.